Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is Aryan and today we're doing a what's in my camera bag for 2022. I made one of these videos at the start of 2021 and ever since then pretty much everything in my kit has changed. Everything from the camera, gimbal, drone, lenses, audio equipment, it's all been changed, so I figured it was time for an update. So here's what's in my camera bag for 2022. So starting off with the camera, this is the main beast. I use the Sony a7 IV now. I have upgraded from the a7 III that you're looking at right now. The 10-bit alone was enough of an upgrade that I actually see a difference in the quality of my footage. So that is the main camera I use for pretty much everything. I do bring my a7 III still as a backup for most shoots, but this is pretty much what I shoot 95% of my stuff on now. Now moving on to lenses, I used to shoot pretty much exclusively everything on my 24-70 Sigma art lens, which is still the case. I love this thing. And I used to have my Sony 85mm 1.8. That lens I actually ended up selling when I picked up the a7 IV. Honestly, I regret that decision very much. I miss that lens a lot and I will probably buy that again, or I might just pick up the 1.4. I haven't decided yet. In the meantime, I did end up picking up the 50mm 1.8. Honestly, I don't recommend this lens whatsoever. Really not up for the challenge. But one lens that I have added in my kit is the Sony 20mm 1.8. This lens I actually picked up a couple of weeks ago and I have loved it. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the almost macro capabilities. That was a huge bonus, but everything from the sharpness to the quality, I just love this lens a lot. I might do a full review on it, but that's just what I'm testing right now. So far, everything's great. This is what you're gonna be seeing a lot of my YouTube stuff shot in from now on. Moving on to gimbals, and this is the DJI RS2. I actually bought this a couple months ago now. In the last video I did, I used to have the Ronin S, the original. That gimbal was honestly great. There was nothing wrong with it. I just felt like some of the active track features with the Raven Eye were a huge attraction to upgrade to the newer model. And the locks and everything, it was just, I was like, why not pull the trigger? This essentially is just future-proofing pretty much forever. I mean, this gimbal supports 10 pounds and my a7 IV with the 24-70 art, which is the heaviest lens I have, that's about 3 pounds. So I'm never really gonna need more than this. And I did get the Pro combo or whatever, which comes with the Raven Eye system, so that's great. I use it not too much, but I do find uses for it here and there. So I feel like in terms of gimbals, I'm gonna stick with the RS2 for quite a while. Now moving on to the drones, I have the DJI Air 2S. In my old video, I used to have the Mini 2, and honestly, I was totally happy with my Mini 2. It wasn't really giving me issues or anything, but I was doing a music video shoot a couple of months ago and it ended up getting stolen from the shoot. So I figured instead of just buying another Mini 2, I would just upgrade, might as well. So I ended up getting the Air 2S and being able to shoot in log plus 10-bit. It's a great upgrade. I love this thing. Active track is also fantastic. Right next to the drone, I have some extra batteries for my a7 IV and the backup a7 III. They both take the same batteries, which is fantastic. And with the Sony MPF batteries, I use the Ninja 5. The Ninja 5 is something I've actually had for quite some time. It's great, but I find myself using it less and less. Ever since I got the a7 IV, the codecs on here are much nicer than the a7 III, so I just don't find myself recording in ProRes. This is already shooting 10-bit, so I don't need external 10-bit. So I actually ended up picking a Shinobi, which I actually have right here. So I do use the Shinobi from time to time. I primarily bought this because it's lighter than the Ninja, but I actually find that the touchscreen is not that good, and overall it's lacking some of the guide features. Like with the Ninja, with the new software update, you can actually have custom guidelines, so you don't have to have a preset aspect ratio. You can set it up to whatever you want. So I don't use the Shinobi as much as I'd like to. I'm honestly thinking of selling my Ninja to pick up the Shinobi 7-inch because I feel like I might benefit from a 7-inch monitor because I don't really take advantage of the recording capabilities of the Ninja 5 anymore. But I haven't decided on that just yet. So for now, sticking with the Ninja 5, and I do take that with me more than the Shinobi. Moving on to the Zoom H4n Pro. Now this is something I actually picked up a couple of months ago. I just wanted to improve my audio game and I felt like I needed an external recorder. I'd never really invested into one ever in my life, so I figured I need to, invest into audio equipment as well. I can't just keep spending the money into video stuff and ignore audio. So the Zoom H4n Pro right now is the recorder of choice. It's honestly been fantastic. I've had a lot of fun using it and no complaints so far. The audio quality is great, the preamps are awesome. And the microphone I'm using with this is the microphone you're hearing right now. It's the Rode Video Mic NTG. This mic I've had for over 2 years. It hasn't really given me any issues. I do want to pick up an XLR mic because I have the H4n Pro now. It has XLR inputs with phantom power, so I figured I could upgrade my audio game even more. I'm looking at some Sennheiser mics, but I haven't decided on one just yet. So for right now, the Rode Video Mic NTG is the mic of choice. Alright guys, so that is everything that's in my bag for 2022. I mean, there are other things like cables and chargers and all that stuff. I'm not gonna bore you guys with it, but this is primarily what gets all of the stuff done, all the production work that I do. This is my kit. Alright guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time.